Is this on?
Remember when the Ducks left Tony Soprano? Damien was my duck.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano, and look who's back!
Look who's back. Eric's back. Back
Eric,
again.
the Slamilton Hamilton.
Eric
Good to have
is
you back.
Back.
Yes. Good to have you back, buddy.
The show
We
wasn't the
missed
same
you.
without you.
I know.
Without you, it was just me and Andrew.
Even he knows.
Yeah.
He's like, I know I've been listening.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, I stalk you guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Eric's been listening while he's been gone, and he just while he listens, he acts like he's there, and he just chimes in with what he would have been saying if he were on the show.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I keep my AirPod in, and I'm just like, yeah, can you believe this Cody Rhodes bullshit? And people are like, okay.
God, Joe's talking over me again.
Again, always. Bad.
You should have had the Eric soundboard while you were gone.
We'll have to record that.
Just
next time.
randomly hit pizza, like
Pizza?
at the most random moments.
Yeah.
I see you've cleaned up a little bit since the last time I was here.
Yes.
It looks nice in the studio.
Yes, thank you.
I think you threw away
These
some
people,
sheets.
these guys are slobs.
You threw away some sheets, including the bets we made. I don't see them, so I guess they're off.
That's bullshit.
They're
I
off.
made sure that
Name them
I
right
kept
now.
the ones.
3, 2, 1, go.
There was the DIY one.
Fuck.
I don't remember the other one.
Okay, good. Well, it's off.
No, what is
Shut
the
up,
other
Eric.
one? I'm
Shut
Shut
sure.
up, Eric. Shut up, Eric.
What's the other one, Eric?
Shut up, Eric.
Umberto Carrillo? Is he in
No,
there?
no, that's old. I already won like $5 from him for
Off
that.
that.
Andrew won't remember the Zack Ryder thing.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
Good
Matt
God.
Cardona.
I get 10-1 on that, I think.
I think it was
Yeah.
5-1.
But you're like,
sure.
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Right.
matter at all. No, of course not.
Of course not.
Yeah, I made added a couple things to our background. I took off Paul Heyman's fat head and replaced it with the Bunny Boys.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
Right.
And then a drawing of the Bunny Boys from John David Guerra.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now we're officially on Shawn Michaels. We are on him.
Yeah. Oh,
So that's
where's
cool.
where's the Beefy Joe poster?
Oh, he's down there.
You have
can't
to get
see
one.
him.
You have to get one.
If you bring
Oh.
one, I'll put it up there.
Oh, of
I just
course.
There was a
obviously-
Beefy Joe poster.
I'm sure there was.
Yeah.
You had the title more than me.
Hogan.
Yeah, you did.
I'll never forget when you said that, like, oh, yeah, I'm going to win the title. Yeah. Oh, okay, Hogan.
Okay, Hogan.
That's right.
You were like a 3-time?
4-time.
4-time champion.
4-time.
Wow. Andrew was a
Yeah.
2-time.
Yeah. And
And
you
now-
were half a champion.
Half a one.
Yeah, you're half a champion.
Kind of bullshit.
We were lay cool. We
Right.
both shared a belt.
They're like, oh, Joe, you're going to be half a champion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even when I was Dallas Big D Williams for like a show
Yeah.
that was outside. Did you come to that show?
Maybe.
Didn't even win it.
Pistoleros?
Didn't. No.
No. Okay.
It was like in the courtyard downtown.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, hey, can you
Yeah,
come and
right.
just play this one part?
They're like, well, Beefy Joe's going to win the title again.
This is bullshit.
No, I got there and I was like, hey, have Top Banana do a run out against him and like have him do his final face turn.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, Greg was like, no. Not going to happen. I was
When
like,
the Bunny Boys won the Doomsday Wrestling belt, Joe made the pin, but then I grabbed the belt and was like, I did it!
Yeah.
oh, I pit, really?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, wow.
Because I immediately got in the ring, grabbed the belt, then like celebrated.
Wait, which one of us got pinned at the end of the show?
I think we both got pinned.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. No, because when we were writing that show, we
Oh,
were like,
right, the ref
who we
won
gonna
it.
give it? Who we gonna job this belt back to? Because
Yeah.
it's certainly not gonna be Eric since he's won it too
Yeah,
many fucking
4 times.
Yeah,
no one
right.
wants to see that
And then
shit.
we just didn't like anyone else. We were like, I was just like, let's give it to the fucking ref. All right. And then he did like a crossbody onto us,
Yeah.
like off the second rope or whatever.
Ref wins.
Ref
Gave
wins.
it to the
Yeah.
ref.
Yeah.
And
That was a straight
And
up
he
like
cried.
that was a straight up Shawn Michaels moment for the
for
both
sure.
of us. Like
Right.
we're not gonna job to any wrestlers.
that's right.
We should have just been like, oh, we feel sad. Oh, we're gonna drop the belt.
I always thought it would have been funny if like they did a show where they introduced tag titles and you guys ended up winning them.
Yeah.
But then like you got mad at each other because you wanted the other one's belt. So you fought and unified the tag title.
That's pretty funny. To unify
We
the
had an
tag
idea
titles.
once where we were gonna have a feud.
Yeah.
Like Joe was gonna be corporate hippity. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
You were gonna. He was gonna wear a full suit
With the
like
headgear?
no Bunny Boy gear except for the headgear. So like bunny
That
ears
sounds amazing.
with a suit,
Yeah.
and you wrestle in the suit.
Yes.
Right. You turn heel on me.
Yeah.
Like that was.
Yeah.
We had a short feud. We had a full match on a parking lot roof.
Oh yeah.
It was like a parking lot roof.
Yeah.
In front of like 50 people.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Well, we
had
would
a
always fight after every loss.
For a little bit.
You know?
Yeah.
I think we only have like 2 wins total. So
Yeah.
We
I
had
think
something.
that's
We
my
won?
only successful title defense.
Was it?
I think so.
You fought both of us?
No. I fought Your Worst Nightmare.
Oh.
An original son of a bitch.
on that parking lot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Weird
Sure.
show.
Yeah. Well, anyways.
Anyway.
We can't just be reminiscing about Doomsday Wrestling the whole
Yeah,
show.
I know.
Unfortunately, we have to get to Raw.
But I think the only 5-star match in the history of Doomsday
Yeah,
was Bunny Boys versus the Distinguished Gentlemen at Comic Palooza.
maybe.
We had a real wrestling match.
No, that was
Yeah.
that was the second one.
That was the second one?
Yeah, the first one was in an actual Doomsday show. Like
That was the good one?
Yeah,
They were
yeah,
both
yeah. That
good,
was the
but
best
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Remember
good.
when you were a robot and I jammed my sausage in your robot head?
Yeah. I remember not being able to see anything because there was no fucking eye holes in the helmet. I was like, Greg, I can't see. And then like they put like a little pencil hole. Like, there you go. I'm like, okay, I'll do my best. And somehow
Wait,
it worked out.
did you beat the robot?
I did beat the
title?
robot. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Always jobbing to fucking Eric over here.
I know.
It doesn't matter which character Eric was. He always won.
That's right. You beat us as Milk and
Milk and
Cookies.
Cookies.
Oh yeah,
and-
Jesus.
I remember after we were like, I fucking hate that guy.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
never going to be on our podcast.
That we haven't started yet.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Ah, the good old days.
Right.
times.
I think you invited me on the podcast because you came to my birthday. I'm like, hey, where's my gift? They're like, and you're like, wanna be on the podcast?
Yeah.
Surprise!
Oh, I didn't renew my friendship for one more year.
Yeah,
It's been a 10-year birthday present for Eric
Nice.
being on the podcast.
I know.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So before we get to Raw, we have to thank a few new patrons. So thank you to Beard AF. Not spelled like a beard, so I don't know what that means. But yeah, beard as fuck, whatever.
Oh, maybe like someone beard him.
Oh yeah.
Beer me.
Yeah.
As
Oh,
fuck.
I'm beard as fuck.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that makes more
Yeah.
sense. We got Chase Russell,
Where?
Asher the Great, Desmond Romeo, and then Swole Possum did a year sub. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh,
Nice.
I like it.
So go to patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. It's only $5 a month. You can cancel anytime. We have weekly AEW recaps. We've got the pay-per-view recaps like Elimination Chamber that just came out.
Yes.
Go check that out. And we also have dozens upon dozens of brackets.
Hundreds.
Gosh, when are we gonna add a new bracket?
I don't know. It's been, like I've been thinking, how about like Thursday?
Oh,
Thursday. We're putting out a new bracket. We recorded it before Elimination Chamber.
We did.
And we ask the question. Well, we decide.
Yeah, we answered the question.
We answered the question. What is the best looking championship belt of all time?
Yes.
We laughed. We cried. We
Yeah.
fought.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Jerked each other off. What?
That was a fun podcast. So that's
tell you
coming
this.
out in a couple of days. Go
Speaking
look
of-
for it.
Yeah. Speaking of Thursday,
Yeah.
one of the most underrated wrestlers of all time, Adam Rose. I'm throwing it out there.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
You fucking
You just missed that button that you haven't heard it yet?
I'm a mark for liking Adam Rose.
One of the best wrestlers ever?
Oh, I said most underrated.
Underrated.
I thought he could have been a lot more. Had a fun little
mean, if you
gimmick,
wanna say
big
under-
party.
Before he was Adam Rose, when he was Leo Kruger. Whereas
yeah, that
basically-
was-
he was basically Craven the Hunter.
Right.
Nice.
That was his serious gimmick.
He was
I
always
guess that's
trying
what
to kill Spider-Man.
I meant like he could have been better, right? He could have been something.
Sure. I mean, if he didn't start feuding with Zeb Coulter and Jack
Oh my
Swagger.
God. Is that what shut him down?
I mean, that was his first and only.
I'm pretty sure, like you included, Joe, we all made fun of Adam Rose when this podcast began. I think it was around that time.
His downfall was when he feuded with someone in his entourage dressed as a bunny rabbit.
Oh my God, that's right.
And I think that bunny rabbit was played by Sami Zayn.
That's what they say.
Oh,
that was the rumor.
maybe.
But
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you go back and look at his, what were they called? Rosebuds?
Rosebuds.
Yes.
And you could see so many people that are stars now.
Oh,
Like,
like
there's
the first
so many.
batch was like Becky and Carmella
Braun
and Braun
Strowman, Elias.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, check out the best championship belt bracket at patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. Sign up today. Give it a try. All right. So Raw. We're not doing SmackDown.
Fuck SmackDown.
Right,
Because that was before Elimination Chamber. It was funny. I didn't watch SmackDown, but I read the spoilers to try to catch up.
Yeah.
Like, Authors of Pain fought the Street Profits, and Authors of Pain won.
Sure.
Shockingly enough.
Right.
And then I read this one thing. It said backstage, Ashante the Adonis was like with Cedric Alexander. And Cedric, did you watch?
No.
Okay. So apparently Cedric Alexander like couldn't decide what he wanted to wear, and then he put on a shirt, and then Asante was like, "What is that? That's not a good shirt." And then like that was the segment. That can't be real. Someone just had to write that, right?
Someone made that up.
Someone made that up. That can't.
So-
that couldn't have happened.
So they fired
I meant to go watch it, but I didn't.
Mansois and Marseille, and they're like, no, we should run this model bullshit back again.
Run it back.
Like that was his discussion with Adam Pearce like 6 weeks ago.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
So yeah, that's all I got for SmackDown. Raw though, maybe Raw will be better.
Maybe.
You know, Raw opens with Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thankfully, he's just there to introduce the greatest women's world champion of all time.
You mean only?
Yes.
Only, well, I think that was the point, right? But yeah, Rhea Ripley. And Ripley says, "Welcome to Monday Night, Mommy."
She looked. Come at me.
She looked come
She
in
looked
me.
like the come
You,
in me.
you want her to come in you.
I mean, sure. If that's what's going to get her in bed,
All right.
I'm down.
Rhea says, "Just because I'm from down under doesn't take away the fact that Mommy's always on top. Because I'm Rhea Bloody Ripley." And then the music hits, and out walks the man.
Yeah.
Becky Lynch. Who do these people love more? It's kind of hard to tell right now.
It is.
It really is.
And that's why this may be like the match I want to see the most
right.
now.
Because it's definitely going to
Mania?
be a split crowd.
Can they do? When was the last women's match that you remember that had like 5 false finishes? And I mean like on like an Undertaker Shawn level. Like where you think it's over, kick out. Another kick out. Like I want to see that in this match.
Was that-
so bad?
Sure.
I want to see
Sasha
like
and
4
Bianca?
kickouts of Beck Sploders.
What? Which one?
Sasha Bianca?
Maybe.
Did they do that?
I remember the Becky Belair from WrestleMania 22 in Dallas. I remember that being really good. I don't know
22.
about like all the false
42.
finishes. Yeah, sorry.
No, it
No, I
wasn't
mean,
WrestleMania 22.
I meant WrestleMania 2022.
2022.
Okay.
Yeah. What was that? 38, I guess. Fuck.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But yeah, I remember that match being like really, really fucking good.
Right. It was.
And
it
yeah,
was,
I mean, obviously they could do that again here because they are 2 of the best.
for sure.
Faux show. So
Faux
Becky
show.
congratulates Ripley on winning in front of her family in her home country, but says that's good because now they won't have to fly all the way to WrestleMania to watch you lose.
That's a good line.
And Dominic says, "Nobody talks to mommy like that." But Becky says, "Shut your mouth, you dirty kumquat."
Oh, that's
Oh.
like a kind of a play on words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said, "Come."
Actually, that's one of Krusty the Clown's words that sound dirty,
Right.
but actually aren't.
Right. Yeah.
Eric, fill in the blank. Let's see. Blank a doodle do.
Kumquat.
Yes.
Perfect.
Remember Triple H with Vince? You hate roosters. I don't hate roosters. You hate cocks. I love cocks.
Yeah.
He stops himself.
Yeah,
What a great man. Whatever happened to that guy? Anyways, Dominic says,
great man.
Yeah, so Becky tells him off. She says, if your mommy won't put you in your place, the man will. Another big pop.
Yeah, that was a good line.
Becky says, I've been the backbone of the company, all while writing a book because the man can do it all, including beating Rhea Bloody Ripley. And Rhea tells Becky, never disrespect my Latino heat again. Congratulations on winning the Elimination Chamber match. You say you're the backbone of this division. The man always thinks they're the backbone of everything. But behind every great man is a greater woman. And I'm not behind you because mommy's always on top.
That's hot.
Boom.
Really good back and forth between the two.
For sure.
They didn't take any direct shots at each other because I feel they're both so over, especially Becky, because she doesn't want the crowd turning on her. Because technically Becky is the face in this.
Technically,
feud.
yeah. Right.
Mommy's in the ring with Dominic, so they're gonna boo, she's my Latino heat. They're like, oh, boo, fuck that shit.
Right.
So now she's a heel again.
I think every confrontation between them, Dominic's going to have to be involved, so they have someone to boo. Yeah,
I mean, she hasn't been around Judgment Day that much in a while.
No.
Right.
And I think that's on purpose because those are 4 unitards, and they would all make her look
right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine that Dominic's her little bitch boy because that's what he is and always has been.
Little man slave.
Yeah.
But all they had to do was they had an opportunity to state who was the leader of Judgment Day, and they could have said her.
Yeah.
And instead they went with Priest. And you're like, first of all, it's Balor. It's not fucking Priest. Second of all, you should have made it Rhea.
Yes.
And then if she's leading a team of bad guys, she's a heel.
Right.
That's fine. And we can
anytime they have it's always Rhea telling everyone what to do anyway.
Always. Yeah.
So, yeah. Ripley and Dominic leave, but then Becky is attacked from behind by Nia Jax. Nia gives Becky a pair of leg drops and then sets up for the Annihilator, but Becky is saved by Adam Pearce, Jamie Noble, Kenny from the Spirit Squad, and 4 refs.
Yeah, of course.
Wow, they
And
really love Becky.
Of course
Pat
they
McAfee
do.
had a weird line. He's like, there are 7 humans that broke this up.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Because Nia's so big
Right,
and
I
massive.
guess.
And
She's
a monster. So then backstage, Jackie Redmond interviews Nia, who says she's going to make sure that Becky doesn't make it to WrestleMania. She does the Dolph Ziggler, it should have been me.
Right.
Later in the show, Nia had a match with Liv Morgan, but Becky came out and attacked Nia for the DQ.
Yeah.
And then later, Becky gets Adam Pearce to give her a match against Nia for next week. But then Liv Morgan walks up and yells at Becky for ruining her match and says, not everything has to be about you.
Good line. She's right.
Liv could use a heel turn.
Cost her the win.
Right. She could be turning heel, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Maybe that's where they're going with it because she keeps getting second place. She keeps getting screwed over,
Right.
They've only been hinting that for 4 years.
4 years. Right. Well, remember,
only 4?
Yeah.
before Bray Wyatt, got sick in real life, remember they were hinting at her, she started going crazy and they would put the Bray Wyatt logo behind her during every segment.
Yeah.
Another what if?
Well, I mean, she's fucking Uncle Howdy, so it would make sense.
What if Bray Wyatt didn't die and we had that Wyatt, the Bray Wyatt stable with Cross and Liv and who else was going to be in it? Oh, right, Alexa Bliss was going to join.
Yeah.
Although she probably still would have been gone.
Authors of Pain, right? We would have had.
Wonder if Alexa's ever going to come back. She might be she might be done.
She might be.
She seems like someone who's maybe I want to have 3 more kids.
Right.
Back to back to back to back.
Well, her dude is in his 40s, right?
I think.
Is he?
I think so.
I mean,
Yeah, maybe.
whatever. She's in her 30s, right?
I know, but you don't want to be a 60-year-old dad,
Well, a lot of people are doing it. Our sister. She might want to stay a mom where Becky's like this. Becky's like, oh, here, hold up for me. Hit my music.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Chelsea Green versus Raquel Rodriguez. Chelsea cuts
41.
a Karen promo before the match and almost says the word ass, but Raquel's music cut her off. Calm down, guys. The match starts with Chelsea creating invisible lines with her foot and Raquel stepping over them. But of course, Raquel squashes Chelsea with the Tahana bomb.
Yeah.
Not much to talk about there.
No.
Next up, we have Sami Zayn versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
Does
I guess,
Sammy finally get a bone here?
what am I hitting? I don't know.
Kyrie?
Have they fought?
Didn't
I don't
I?
even remember.
Didn't they fight
yeah.
recently?
Oh, yeah.
Did they?
Yeah,
Or he just
Shinsuke
like
beat him.
attacked him after a match?
No, Shinsuke got
that's
a win
right.
over
He
Sammy.
did. Yeah.
Sammy's
yeah.
been losing lately.
Yeah.
I guess Nakamura's not doing the mist anymore.
Right.
Well,
think
he
he went
couldn't get
for
to it. He couldn't get to it.
Nakamura went.
Did you ever see their NXT match when Nakamura debuted?
Actually, no.
Really fucking good.
I know you went because that was the first WrestleMania Dallas.
Yes.
Or 2016 WrestleMania Dallas.
Yeah.
And Joe and I only came up for Mania, and
You're
you were
like,
like,
what the fuck?
I was at NXT, and we were like, fucking Mark, NXT must
The
suck.
fuck is NXT?
Little did we know.
A week
Shit.
later, we're like, holy fuck.
Oh yeah,
Right. I wouldn't mind like doing recaps of some of those like older takeovers and
I
stuff.
know.
Well, we've been discussing switching from the AEW podcast to do like the old school NXT podcast, like start at the beginning, because we're so fucking tired of AEW.
I can imagine.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sammy Nakamura. Nakamura went for the Kinshasa, but Sammy moved out of the way and hit a haluva kick to the back of his head.
That was cool.
And then Nakamura pulled himself up in the corner, and Sammy hit another haluva kick for the win.
Hell of a kick.
Backstage, Sammy tells Jackie Redmond that was a must-win for him as he tries to find a path to WrestleMania. And then up walks Ludwig Kaiser, but he walks away. Then up walks Giovanni Vinci, but he walks away. Then finally, the ring general, Gunther, walks up to Sammy, laughs in his face, and then he walks away.
Confirmed.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of guys confirming it right now.
We'll see.
You know what'd be great? A fucking ladder match.
Right. I mean, it's just, I guess you could have everyone else in it because they could all do the shit, that Gunther can't.
Right.
Or won't.
Because then it's like you don't have to pin Gunther.
True.
You know?
Right.
It seems like that could be the case because there's multiple people.
Right.
Vying for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see. And then they could have another, basically like have a jobber win it like Zack Ryder did, like a Chad Gable winning it or something.
Right. And then lose it immediately the next night.
To the Miz.
Back to
To the Miz
Gunther.
again.
To the Miz.
Yeah, of course.
Jesus.
So we have an in-ring promo from Gunther. Michael Cole points out Gunther's long title reign. He's like 620 days or whatever. And Pat McAfee says when he started his Intercontinental run, AI was Allen Iverson.
No, I think AI was still AI.
Right.
I mean, that probably fits more for Roman Reigns because it's longer. But
Yeah.
Right.
Gunther brags about beating Jey Uso last week and says it wasn't easy. Nobody's perfect, but I'm close.
Yeah. It's good.
He's underrated on the mic. Like, even though he's got
He
a
is.
very thick accent,
Right.
I like his cockiness.
Yeah. No.
I don't. Would it work as a good guy though? I don't know.
Fuck no.
No. Fuck no.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Gunther says he's looking for his WrestleMania opponent. He laughs that fans want Sami Zayn, Chad Gable, The Miz, and even R-Truth to face him,
Yeah.
especially since he's beaten all of them.
Right.
Then the Judgment Day boys walk out, and Damian Priest, holding the briefcase, tells Gunther, "You've had quite the dominant run, second only to the run the Judgment Day's on." Hold on, I have some.
No.
You mean Rhea?
Right.
Yeah, right.
And even his is longer than Rhea.
Then he says at Elimination Chamber, the Judgment Day ran the table. All right, 2 matches. And we're going to do the same thing at WrestleMania, but we're adding more gold, and that includes your title. And Gunther says, since you're not cashing in that briefcase on me, who's it going to be? Finn Balor? The one with the big head right there?
Right. That's
good.
funny.
And then Dominic gets face to chest with Gunther.
Yeah.
And
Nose
after-
to nipple.
Nose to nipple. After all the booze, Dominic says, when we say we're going to do something, we mean it. And that means that title belongs to us.
Can you imagine if Priest fucking cashed in on Gunther?
I guess we should have seen that coming
Right.
because we kept talking about, there's no way he's going to cash it. Like, he's not going to take it off Cody right
No.
after Cody win, if he does. And if Roman retains, he's certainly not taking it off Roman.
Right. If Drew
And-
wins, he's definitely not taking off Drew. The only
I don't
scenario
know.
would
They've
be
kind of set that up though. I wouldn't be shocked if that happened.
the only real scenario is Seth retains, then he cashes in on Seth
Maybe.
right after.
I just think they don't. I think they were like, Vince was probably still in power at the time Priest won.
yeah.
And I just don't think they see him as world championship material. He's not. He's not good on the mic. He flubbed his lines again this week.
I mean, Jinder was world
He's
champ.
so unconvincing.
Just saying.
Jinder was better on the mic.
Yeah, but that was for a TV deal.
And that was literally just to get fans from India.
Yeah.
That was that whole thing.
Yeah, and Otis won it, and then they took it from him.
Exactly.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, yikes. We've made a terrible error.
But yeah, I mean, I think this might be the case. Like, what if they do a ladder match and he cashes in
That's so
during the
dumb.
ladder match and grabs it?
You don't cash
And then
in
he's
on
like, Judgment Day, we did it. It's
No,
like,
right.
you
No,
fucking
no.
idiot.
That's
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah, well, this is the WWE, Joe.
They've had 100 opportunities
Dumb
to
is what
cash
we
in
do.
on Seth Rollins. He's even hurt right now and showing up every week to the same show that they're on.
Yeah.
They can't jump him backstage or something.
No, because Damian Priest in an
So
interview said
stupid.
that he can't cash in on Seth because he's not medically cleared. So, that makes
That's
sense.
not.
Yeah.
Nope.
Hey, remember Saturday when Seth said, ha ha ha, I'm medically clear. Why didn't he cash in right there?
There's
Said
4
almost.
of you
He
and
said
one of him.
almost, Eric. No, but there's been times where, like, before Seth was injured, like, he got beat up after a match. They could have easily cashed in.
For sure.
But,
Yeah.
that's the problem that they have right now with this fucking briefcase. He's held it for so fucking long
You've
now.
booked yourself in a corner.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you don't think the guy is going to be the guy, don't
Make him the guy.
Don't make him the guy.
Or just have a failed cash in like over the summer. Don't drag this out.
It should have never been Priest.
Right.
Never.
Should have been LA Knight.
So Gunther pushes Dom. Priest tries to go after Gunther, but Balor and JD McDonough hold him back. I don't know why, but they do.
Yeah.
Then backstage, Ripley gives Dominic shit for picking a fight with Gunther. And then Dominic runs into Andrade and says, "Oh, good to see you again." And Andrade says, "I have a meeting with Pierce to discuss my first opponent.
See you soon. Where is
My wife."
see you soon?
He said it in Spanish though, right? You had to translate it.
Puto. Not all that.
It's a very thick accent.
Yeah, I mean, his accent is so thick that, it is really hard to tell.
But they're friends.
I guess.
So
I don't know why. Why are they friends?
Idiot is a bad guy.
But clearly, Dominic's going to be his first opponent, I guess, right?
Oh,
I guess.
great.
First feud. That sucks.
Sure.
I will spank you the way your daddy never did.
WrestleMania.
Naked.
All right, we got Imperium versus the New Day in a street fight. Kofi and Woods beat Imperium with the trombone because that's still a thing.
Yeah.
We got chairs. We got kendo sticks. Woods tells Kofi to get the tables. And then Woods jumps off the top rope to elbow drop Vinci through a table on the floor.
Nice spot.
Example of a good table spot.
Yeah,
Right, exactly. Then Kofi and Woods hit one of their tag team moves, but Kaiser pulls the ref out of the ring to stop the pin. And then Kofi and Woods set up for another one, but Vinci pushed Kofi off the top rope and he went through a table outside the ring. Then Vinci hit Kofi in the head with a piece of the table, and then Kaiser whipped Woods head first into a chair in the turnbuckle and pins him for the win. So chair shots to the head are back, baby.
Concussions.
guess.
Concussions. CTE.
Yeah.
CTE. Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus.
So that's cool.
Yeah. All right.
Shots to the head are back. Nice.
All right.
Backstage, Adam Pearce is on the phone with Bronson Reed and says, "Congratulations," before hanging up.
Okay.
Do you want to know why?
Oh, yeah, please.
Oh, in real life, Reed's wife recently gave birth. So they just expected everyone to know that.
Oh, my
I
God.
guess.
Yeah.
And that's why he wasn't in Perth. And that's why nobody got soaked, except for his wife when her water broke. Bronson Reed and the doctors got soaked.
Jesus.
Isn't
And
she
I was
in-
there too, under the table, to make sure I get soaked.
We know his wife, right?
I
Or,
caught
like,
the umbilical cord.
wasn't she on something or on the show once or something?
I don't think so.
I
Bronson Reed's
don't recall that at all.
wife. Okay.
No. So then Chad Gable walks in and tells Pierce that he wants to face Gunther for the IC title at WrestleMania. He mentions that Gunther made his daughter cry in his match and all that stuff. Chad Gable has since released like this 3-minute social media video, like this well-produced video that had to have been produced by WWE, just like about how much it would mean to him to win the Intercontinental title from and it's like, why didn't you air this?
Yeah.
And if you're gonna air it, like, why did you first post it on social media? Like,
Right.
unless it's just not gonna happen. But I just don't. I don't understand
Yeah.
why go through all the trouble. But next up, we have Shayna Baszler and Zoe. What you found her?
Bronson Reed's wife was on NXT a couple episodes, like when he was winning the North American Championship. I just remember her being on something, and she was on as his wife, so it wasn't like a thing. But it was like 2 episodes.
Oh, like he just hugged her after a win.
But she was in the ring with him that last one.
Oh, but she's not a wrestler.
No. I didn't mean that. I just meant she was.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark versus Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell.
Oh, who wants to see this match, Kofi?
No
one.
Yeah,
No one wants to see this match again. Nobody!
Yep.
I don't know if we've had it before, but
I was like, oh, this is how they're giving Candice and Indy like a win after losing in Perth.
oh, what?
No.
Of course not. No. They already had their title shot, so now someone else has to get a win so they can get a title shot.
But
Why do you even care about Candice and Indy getting a win in a
'Cause I don't
tag
care-
division that doesn't even matter?
because
in
I
the first
care
place?
less about
Correct.
Shayna and Zoe.
Shayna did her stomp to Candice's arm. She broke her arm,
it's
but then she
broken.
was fine like a minute later.
Yeah.
Zoe bullied Candice in the corner and yelled, "You didn't deserve that tag title opportunity." Like, why are we still saying opportunity?
Yeah.
Right.
What the hell?
Right. She had a match.
Is it just like they've been trained to say opportunity their whole careers now?
Yes,
So
that's gotta
now
be
they
it.
can't get it out of their head?
I bet that's it. You know, Triple H wants to say shot.
Yeah, you would think. Like it's just like been, punched in their fucking brain for years and years.
Right.
They go
Like
into
the-
a room and it's like,
Opportunity.
It's like Clockwork Orange where they just force them
eyelids open. Okay, I got it.
like the Chick-fil-A employees. My pleasure. Oh boy.
Like, how do they? Yeah, exactly.
Pleasure.
Anyways, Shayna made Indy tap to the Kirifuda clutch.
Great.
Moving on, we have R-Truth backstage. He was sitting in Judgment Day's locker room all alone when The Miz and DIY walk in. And they tell Truth that they're going to get revenge on the Judgment Day. And Truth still thinks DIY is HBK and Triple H.
Speaking of revenge, I got a plan. Are you ready? Huh? I said, are you ready? Oh, I see you trying to regenerate something, right? Regeneration X?
Oh no.
This could be the worst event in wrestling history.
So R-Truth is Josh.
I guess. Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, Regeneration X is something Josh would say.
That's
Also-
probably how Josh would spell Degeneration X.
That's
Also, you guys think the Miz and Truth are going to get those tag titles at Mania, but who are they hanging out with right now?
The 2 jobbers they're hanging out with.
yeah, two
The
jobbers.
2 guys that lose all the time.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, you guys are gonna job. Well, you know what? We're gonna do it ourselves.
We don't need your help.
Hey, jobbers have won the tag titles at Mania, so I guess it's not outside the realm of possibility. Zack Ryder, Kurt Hawkins.
That's
They could be the
true.
Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins of today. We'll see.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then go on to have amazing indie careers.
So then after that, Truth steals the Judgment Day's little 10-inch television
Right, crime
that has
time.
no wires or anything, no cords.
Truth stole it, but didn't he bring it?
I guess.
Maybe.
So what is he?
I don't know.
He's taking it back.
When did we see him bring the TV though?
I don't know.
1976.
Oh, okay. Next up, we have an in-ring promo from Drew McIntyre. Oh, here's where the show gets good.
Oh my God.
Thank God for this man. I love how cocky Drew was
Yeah.
as he walked to the ring and high-fived the fans like,
Right.
yeah, yep, that's right.
Mainly because you could see his cock flopping around underneath his kilt.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
absolutely. So Drew gets in the ring, he grabs a mic, looks right into the camera and says, "We did it." So good. Drew McIntyre is on a whole other level from everyone else right now.
Kind of is.
Yeah.
Even Cody.
Check that. Even Cody, especially Cody.
But especially Cody.
Show him your shirt, Eric. Show him what we went through last year.
You're
Show
not-
him why
no.
we need this.
You're not allowed to wear that shirt in my house. So
That's
all right. Let's take a listen to some good Drew McIntyre stuff here.
I gotta be honest, I feel like absolute hell. I am more jet lagged than man right now. I was the first man in that chamber, the last man standing, and I got hurt in there. I got my eardrum blown out. I was struck in the side of the head, my eardrum burst, and I had a bit of an incident after the show. I was talking with the doctor, and he looked at me and told me, Drew, you're hurt. There's a chance you might not make WrestleMania. And I looked at him and said, who do you think I am, CM Punk? Nothing's gonna stop me making Mania.
So
Fucking
my God.
amazing.
as soon as he mentioned he was hurt, I was like, oh, I know where he's going with this.
Yes.
It was
Is
so
this
awesome.
real long-term storytelling to set up a match way down the road?
I think so.
Or am I just a fucking mark and
No,
like
no.
CM Punk's gonna show up at WrestleMania
No,
in
it's
some capacity?
and do what?
I don't care. Like he's talking about him every show right now.
No, it's long-term booking.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Drew's going to win the title, and then when Punk returns, he's going to face Drew.
Yeah.
I would think with Triple H running the show, you know, like some of the veterans, especially the ones he could trust, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, long-term booking.
Yeah.
I mean, remember like Shawn Michaels, like it used to happen all the time. A wrestler gets injured, they come back like 6 to 12 months later, and they fucking fight the guy that took them out.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to happen. For sure. So then Drew sits cross-legged and tells the cameraman, "Don't shoot up my kilt, you perv."
It's good.
And then he says, "Punk, I know you're straight edge, and I know you don't drink. So on the way home, I drank twice as much for both of us to celebrate." And then he says he needs to talk to the champ, so Seth Rollins, come on down. And Seth walks out and tells Drew, you got an opportunity to do what you've been waiting to do since 2020, win the World Heavyweight Championship, except this time it won't be in an empty warehouse.
Pam, 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 pam.
Sure.
Nope, it won't be.
Drew asks Seth, why are you going to SmackDown to fight Cody's battles? We need you here. Screw them. When I'm champion, SmackDown will be on fire, begging for help. I will not pee on them to put them out. My responsibility will be Raw and that world title only. The Bloodline will ruin our match at Mania. Back off.
Yeah.
So Seth says, you might be right, but what if you're wrong? Taking down the Bloodline is bigger than us. If we don't take down the Bloodline, it'll only be a matter of time before they come for the World Heavyweight Championship.
It's true. Unified again.
Unified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unified. Yeah.
He says if we take care of the Bloodline, then it'll be just me versus you at WrestleMania. Some risks are worth taking. And Drew has to think about that
Yeah. Right.
before he decides, no, it's not worth it.
No, thank you.
So, yeah. I could see the Bloodline interfering in their match and helping Drew win. I could definitely see that.
Sure.
Interesting.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, just because Seth interfered with Roman's shit, now he's going to, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's for sure what's going to happen. Next up, we have Jackie Redmond interviewing Jey Uso backstage. Jey mentions getting screwed out of the Intercontinental Championship by his brother Jimmy. And then Drew walks up and tells Jey, you deserve this. So Jey punches Drew and they start brawling, but they're quickly split up by refs.
Like, what's that about?
Just another match or something.
I just, you're about to pin the champ and then there's an interference. Like, how do you not get another match immediately? That happens all the time.
He lost, though. He lost.
I know, but
Yeah, they don't care.
they don't care.
You want rematches, Joe? Is that what you like? Is that what you're telling me?
No. No.
All right, we got Cody Rhodes versus Grayson Waller
Oh, no.
because of what happened in Perth. Kathy Kelly interviewed both men backstage before the match, and Waller was standing next to Austin Theory, and he said, Seth and Cody attacked my boy, and I did everything in my power to save him. And Theory made a face like, oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you, huh? During the match, Michael Cole mentioned that there are reports online that Paul Heyman is backstage. Like, what?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Who? Like, random fans are tweeting this?
Isn't he always?
Yeah, right.
Doesn't he work there?
Right.
But, like, who is he? Who's reporting this? Dave Meltzer?
Time out.
Did
One-
Meltzer say it?
One, that doesn't make any sense. Two, wouldn't it have been better for him to be a surprise to come out?
I don't know.
Like when the match ended with
Maybe
9
they
minutes
felt
left.
like Grayson Waller's not good for ratings. Like Cody versus Waller, who cares about that
Like,
match? We have to.
they're staring at the Nielsen. It's like do 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 do. do.
Well, I'm sure they were worried. They were like, well, we might as well tell the fans that something's going down after to give them a reason to stay. Because if I wasn't doing a podcast, I definitely would have turned it off.
Right.
But Paul Heyman's lurking backstage. We fucking learned this from Brian Alvarez of Wrestling Observer.
Jesus. You fucking imagine?
Yeah. So Cody had a Cody Cutter in the Crossroads for the win. After the match, Heyman, he's actually there.
Who knew?
Heyman walks out with some random guys in black suits, and Cody grabs a chair. Heyman does his usual intro. My name is Paul Heyman. But Cody says, it doesn't matter what your name is. He basically did that.
Yeah.
Because I don't give a damn what your name is.
Right.
Yeah.
If
He
it's a
should have
bloodline
said-
setup, I'm right here. Come and get me. And then Heyman says, do you see a drop of Polynesian blood in this lineup?
Right.
These friends of mine are from the NYPD. They're off-duty officers. Well, technically they're suspended, but that's a whole different story.
Yeah, we won't see any of these guys in NXT in a year.
That was pretty funny. Yeah, like,
Right.
hey, these cops, these are like the ones that murder people.
Yeah, these
so
are-
they're suspended and they're gonna murder you.
Right. Bad cops. What you gonna do?
Right.
What you gonna do when they murder you? So Heyman tells Cody, I understand how insulting it is to get Will Smith across the face,
Wow.
but you need to take The Rock's name out your friggin' mouth.
Hey.
So please withdraw this challenge to The Rock or else. And Heyman says, you want to know why I haven't trashed Dwayne in the media? Even though he has. He says, me, just like everyone else here, we're fans of The Rock, but I'm fed up with being nice. And then Heyman starts to get in the ring, but asks Cody, may I? And Cody says, no, you may not. Are we getting a different Cody Rhodes? Is he starting to grow? Like maybe one ball? Can we get one ball to drop? Just one. All we need is one. Just one. Oh, look, there's one. Oh, I busted.
Oh no!
Damn it.
Busted his nut. Literally. Busted his nut. So the suspended cops get in the ring, and Cody says, if anyone takes one more step towards me, I'm dropping all of you. And Heyman says, unless it's me, right? And Cody says, wrong. And Cody beats the cops with the chair and gives one of them a crossroads.
Yeah.
He also throws the chair at one of their heads.
Right.
Then Heyman pulls out his phone and says, call Roman Reigns. And then he pulls out a second phone.
With a case.
This is so dumb.
That's amazing.
It's like call Roman Reigns. Call The Rock. Why do you need two phones?
Right.
I love that.
You can
Call Solo. Call Brock Lesnar.
No, not Brock, not Brock.
Call Jimmy. No, never mind.
I thought it was funny. Like I'm so sick of him doing the call Roman Reigns
I know.
thing, but I thought it was funny to
Right.
change it up a little
And
bit.
the special Rock hotline had a Rock case.
That's great. I love that.
Yeah.
They're trying at least. So Cody says, go ahead, call them because the bloodline is not hunting me. I'm hunting the bloodline.
Okay, Rorschach.
And then Cody beats up the cops some more and then throws them out of the ring. But I mean, that's what Stone Cold did in the corporation. He would take out one of them at a time. Like, how great would that be if SmackDown, like, he fucked, like, the bloodline's giving a promo, Cody runs in, Cody Cutter runs out of the ring.
yeah, right.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And also, it's 2024.
Maybe I could get behind him if he does something cool.
It's 2024. You can say FaceTime The Rock and Roman Reigns.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, there they both are.
It's a funny joke. Get over it.
No.
Get over
I
it.
didn't like it.
I liked
thought
it.
it was stupid.
I thought it was
To have
funny.
a second phone.
It
I
made me
got
laugh.
two.
He's going to have
Phones.
8 phones in a week.
Well, I mean, you have two phones, don't you?
Will Siri do that? No, not anymore.
Not anymore, but you used
Well,
to.
I had a work
You would have
phone
a
and a
sales phone,
personal
and
phone.
yeah,
Yeah.
So
Hey,
he has a
Siri.
rock phone and a Roman phone.
Call Eric Hamilton and Andrew Pisano. See if she does it.
I don't think your Siri likes you very much.
She wants that as one.
Fuck
concept.
you.
Go fuck yourself.
Get a second phone.
Well, he doesn't even have Siri because he doesn't say "Hey Siri."
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
So, I don't think it works. Yeah.
Right.
But all right.
He's got a flip phone.
Yeah, that's.
Call Roman Reigns. I wonder if she would. Yeah.
And then tell the other phone. You tell the other phone to call The Rock. But yeah, all right. That is all for Raw. So let's give some awards. Who did you have for worst dressed?
I had Nia Jax.
Nia Jax.
I had Jey Uso. He had like stupid sunglasses on.
Yeah, he's stupid
He does that.
sunglasses, all right.
They were dumb. I didn't like them. You could say those sunglasses were.
Stupid, 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 stupid.
Careful, Eric.
I mean, for God's sakes, I came.
Who'd you have for best dressed?
I had Liv.
I had Mommy.
Yeah, Kathy Kelly looked really good in her red dress, but Rhea Ripley just looks like such a star.
Bust my nuts.
She looks great. It reminds me of that time she winked at me. Worst acting?
R-Truth.
R-Truth was bad.
You okay, Eric?
Fuck. I had Dominic.
I had Damian Priest.
All right.
Like, he tried to confront Gunther. Gunther's like this cocky heel. He's all confident, and like Priest looks like he's pissing his pants. Second to the Judgment Day. We're cool too.
He's so bad. While they were walking to the ring, when they first got out there for that segment, Finn's like, hey, what the hell?
Yeah.
And Priest just fucking doesn't do anything.
Right.
He doesn't know how to go, I know, man.
Yeah, what about the fucking...
He just was like, he just fucking ignores him.
No, he's bad. Best acting?
Drew.
I had Rhea.
It's Drew.
Rhea was good.
Rhea was good.
Yeah, McIntyre was awesome. Worst comment?
Call Roman Reigns. Call The Rock.
I didn't like it either. I have that as another award.
I loved it. You guys are just too negative. I don't know. You guys just hate wrestling. Stop watching. If you hate wrestling, stop watching. Why do you watch it? And
Imagine
that's where-
two grown men complaining about wrestling.
Anytime
I get paid to watch it. That's the only reason.
Anytime someone on social media who's like not a fan, like they just see me
Right, yeah.
make fun of something, like stop watching. I just like tweet them like a gif of just money, like just fun.
Right.
I get paid to watch it.
I had
Vince smelling money.
McAfee does nothing but like gargle Cole's balls. Calls him the GOAT.
Yeah.
And then Cole's like, I can't wait to see Gunther slap you around the arena. Like, what are you talking about?
So Cole's,
Why do you hate Mac? Are you the
Cole's
heel now?
bullying McAfee?
It's like, and McAfee's like, oh.
That sucks. I had Regeneration X.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Best comment?
Mine was, who do you think I am, CM Punk?
Yeah, sweep it.
So good.
Who do you think you are? I am. That's been 12 years.
Yeah.
It's 12 years today since that bowler. You've seen that, right?
The what?
It was a bowling match. This guy bowled a strike to win it, and he went, "Who do you think you are? I am."
Oh,
You have to have seen that.
Wow. Yes,
Oh,
yeah.
it's so iconic. Worst match.
Worst match was Indy and Candice versus Shayna and Zoe.
yeah.
I had Chelsea and Raquel for worst match.
Okay.
Slow-mo.
Chelsea and Raquel.
Yeah, I had them backwards.
I
It
had
doesn't
the-
matter. They're interchangeable.
I had the
They
women's
are.
tag. Yeah. Best match. Let's see.
Who are you?
Ooh,
I don't think
or
Who are you?
I like the street fight.
Yeah, me too. I thought there was some good spots in there.
Yeah.
oh yeah, you guys like that match?
Andrew,
Like the
this
fifth
match
time?
was 2 years in the making,
Yeah,
as Cole
right.
told me.
Because they've been fighting for 2 years.
Yes.
in the making.
Culmination.
Never a street fight.
It's the same as Avengers Endgame.
Were they in the street at all? Were they in the street? Remember when street fights used to be like at least backstage or something?
Oh, the Hollywood backstage street fight between
yeah.
Goldust and Roddy Piper.
No, please no.
WrestleMania 18? No, it wasn't.
What
8.
was didn't WCW do a match once where they were like on a moving truck?
I'm sure.
Oh Jesus.
That sounds
Like it was like a trailer and they fought on a trailer.
Wow.
Sure.
Oh, it was, yeah. Worst move?
When Becky attacked Nia, she was slamming her head on the announce table. Nia picked up the little border thing and kept like slamming it with her. Stupid. Just like Jesus Christ.
I had Paul using 2 phones to call both guys. Right. Worst move.
Shayna's stomp, because ultimately it does nothing now.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you broke her arm? Nah, not really.
Right. It's like nipples on a man. It's useless.
Hey.
Yeah, that's what you say. All right, best move.
I had Xavier Woods' elbow drop through the table.
Yes, I
Yeah.
had that as well. It was
Sure,
really good.
sweep it. Worst moment.
So many. Dominic opening Raw.
R-Truth and DIY.
Oh God, that was bad.
I'm gonna do Priest like with Gunther. That was so awful.
It's funny because it's all Judgment Day.
yeah,
It is.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And then best moment.
I mean, Drew's promo.
I think Drew McIntyre.
Of course.
Especially when he's like telling the guy not to look up his kilt.
Yeah.
So
you gotta
good.
love when a bad guy is just on the top of his game, and
Yes.
like we're rooting for him to beat like our favorite wrestler at WrestleMania.
I know.
Because we want him to be champ and be a great heel champion.
Right? We want to see that victory in front of people.
Because I'm assuming Roman loses.
Don't make me push the button. Yeah.
If he doesn't, Eric, we burn the shirt on Monday. All right,
Yeah, we will on the podcast.
on the podcast.
We'll do it on the pod.
While
We'll film
you're
a seg-
while you're wearing it.
While you're
Wait, hold on. Wait.
hear me out.
All right, that's all for awards. Now let's get to some breaking news. So Bobby Roode was on Chris Van Vliet's podcast, and he said he's been medically cleared to wrestle. Let's go!
Glorious.
However,
Oh,
however,
what?
due to his age and histories, what?
What?
His age, history of injuries, Roode says he's happy with his current role as a backstage producer.
This is bullshit.
What if?
Yeah. What a what if. Oh my God. One of the biggest what ifs of all time. Vince should have pushed this guy to the fucking moon.
NXT was at its height, in my opinion, and he was so
Oh, yeah.
over, so over. He even came out as a bad guy. Well, when he came out, he was a good guy when
No.
he debuted.
No.
Debuted as a bad guy.
Yeah.
On the show, the main show.
No, on the
NXT?
main show.
Yeah.
No, on
no,
SmackDown,
he was a
debuted
good
as
guy.
a good guy. Yeah.
He comes out and they're screaming. He just goes, "Wow!" Like he just couldn't
Yeah.
even understand it. Like, it was so amazing.
I just don't understand why.
And then
Vince
the next
didn't
week
like
when he
him.
was on NXT, he was a bad guy.
All right.
Vince was probably like, "Hey, you want to go shit on an intern with me?" And he was like, "No, that's all right." You son of a bitch! You're like, "Oh, I'm gonna fuck you up so bad." Like, yeah, that's probably what happened.
Glorious be a bad guy song?
How does it not have to
Well,
do
we
with
have-
a glorious hole?
Yeah, we have 6 months of footage, Vince, showing that it works.
A glorious hole.
Glorious.
Oh my god.
That's what I use. I have a glorious hole.
You know what you know who that song was supposed to be for originally?
Who?
Because they made that song before Roode showed up. It wasn't made for him. It was supposed to be for Nakamura. And then Nakamura was like, it doesn't really fit me.
Fuck
Which
no.
is true. I mean, yeah, like,
Right? Can you imagine?
thank you.
Jesus.
God, Bobby Roode, though. Like, make him one of the GMs. He's there.
He's there.
He's way better than Robot Pierce and UK Robot Pierce.
Right.
The British version.
Yeah.
Aldis is awful. Like
they're
neither
both
one of these
terrible.
guys are good, and like they competed for the what was it, the TNA championship at one point?
NWA.
NWA. Horrible.
Like they're
Same
just
difference.
they're just two robots, no personalities whatsoever. Make
Bananas?
make Bobby
Banana?
Roode. Like he can make a match. He's gonna be like he fucking like, oh, it's gonna be Randy Orton versus Logan Paul at WrestleMania, and it's gonna be glorious. The whole thing got glorious.
Right. That's all you have to do. That's it.
Like
That's
you've got
it.
Jamie Noble, you've got plenty of guys that could do a better job than these idiots.
Yeah.
Oh man. Dolph Ziggler's brother. Well, it's his cheer brother.
His cheer brother. Right. Yeah. So. Yeah. Moving on. So.
Yeah.
WWE 2K24 is coming out soon. You guys excited to play it?
No.
You
Here.
guys-
Yes.
You know who you won't be able to play as?
Who?
Boy.
Brock Lesnar and Vince McMahon.
They took
Wow.
them out already?
They've both been removed as playable characters.
Yeah.
Poor Brock.
Apparently, Brock will still be in the game since he's part of the WrestleMania story mode, but you won't be able to play as him.
Okay. So you know what else you could do?
Yeah.
I thought it'd start like right away. I forgot this bullshit.
Jinder?
Hold on. Wow, this really goes a long way.
You just made
This is
Andrew's
gonna
editing.
be well worth it.
Oh God!
You can play as Chris Benoit, yeah.
No, you can play against Chris Benoit, but you can't play as him.
That's right.
Right. Out of the ring mode.
Didn't Brock just go, yeah, piss?
Yeah, it was like, I want to pee on you, and then...
Right.
Brock's
he-
like, haha, yeah.
Right.
Like, just like if Andrew texted me, like, hey, imagine me pissed on someone, I'd be like, haha. And they're like, no, you're canceled too.
Right.
You said,
Right.
haha.
He could have been talking about that Dave Chappelle R. Kelly remix.
That's true, yeah.
Could have been talking about that. You
Maybe
never know.
that's what started his piss fetish. Who knows?
It could have been.
I mean, Hogan did some bad shit and he came back. I think over time.
Yeah.
Hogan wasn't accused of like what did they call it again? Like sex trafficking. That was part of it, is because they said Vince sex trafficked her to him, or tried to, and it never happened. But
That's true.
hey, you're gonna fuck this bitch. I'll just pee on her. Oh my God, yeah.
That's tremendous.
Just film it for me. So yeah, can't play as Brock, and certainly you're not gonna be able to play as Vince.
Yeah.
There was that funny meme from like an old WWE game where Vince is like, "Oh, I apologize that we employed that criminal."
Right. Yeah.
That's so great.
So, speaking of WWE 2K24, they did announce the DLC content for the season pass.
Yeah.
So in May, you had the ECW Punk pack, which will have CM Punk, the Dudleys, Sandman, Terry Funk.
Wow.
In June, you have the Post Malone and Friends pack.
I'm sorry?
So you can play as Post Malone and Sensational Sherry and Mosh and Thrasher
What did they have to do with fucking?
and the Honky Tonk Man. You
What?
know, Post Malone's best friends.
Is that his stable?
Right.
Like Mosh and like those guys are
Right.
not even like, they're punk. And
I know.
Post Malone's like,
Guys, I really gotta get the DLCs because I really need to play as Mosh.
Yeah, I gotta play as Post
Mosh.
Malone. Then there's gonna be the Pat McAfee show pack.
you
So
gotta
get-
say what it is. Read it as it is. Like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought it said and friends like this one.
No. Pat McAfee show pack.
Yeah.
You get Pat McAfee and playable co-hosts.
Stay tuned for more.
Yeah.
So like AJ Hawk or who is
Right.
co-host?
That
Oh my
guy
God.
we interviewed dressed in John Cena gear.
Yeah, that's one of his producers.
And he'll be dressed as John Cena.
That'd
Yeah.
be hilarious.
Right. Also, the Global Superstars pack,
Yeah.
which will have Jade Cargill, Nia Jax, Michelle McCool, Carlito, Kairi Sane, Lyra Valkyria, Dragon Lee.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Kairi Sane's not automatically in the game.
No, she got there
Because
too
she's
late.
new. They they spend a whole year making
Right.
this.
And then the final one is the WCW pack, which will have DDP, the Iron Sheik,
The Iron Sheik?
yeah, Mr.
Was
Perfect,
he ever in WCW?
the Great Muta, and Lex Luger.
By the way, they did also like announce yesterday that CM Punk is going to be part of the DLC package as well.
Yeah, the first
said-
one.
Oh, you mentioned the first
Yeah,
one?
the ECW Punk pack.
yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Punk pack.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Last thing I have is one of the original Four Horsemen, Ole Anderson, died at the age of 81.
That's right.
I don't think they said, what it was, but R.I.P.
Yeah.
And Cole mentioned it on Raw, and I didn't realize that, like, Vince McMahon has always, like, historically hated Ole Anderson, or they
That makes
hated
sense.
each other, so
Sure.
people were kind of surprised that they mentioned Ole Anderson on Raw. But, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess now
Vince is no longer there.
Vince is gone.
Right.
Cross your fingers. All right, let's get to rumors.
Oh, I had one more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Braun Strowman took to Instagram saying he's trying to fight Father Time as much as I can. Big thank you to Exclusive Metaesthetics for treatments to help me grow back my hair. I'm not just the vice president, I'm also a monster. So yeah, the picture is him with a needle in his head. So look at that.
Maybe you should just shave the head instead of having
I mean,
that
that's
mop.
what he was doing, but like, I don't know. Apparently, he really needs that hair.
Yeah, right. He has been bald for like a long
Yeah,
time.
he's been
now.
shaving his head for a while.
All right, let's get to rumors.
Rumors!
Vince McMahon gets kicked out for sex allegations?
That happened.
But then he returns and takes back the company?
He did that.
And then Vince sells the company but stays in power?
Jesus.
my God.
And then Vince dyes his hair black and has a stupid mustache? Confirmed!
The Wrestling Observer reports WWE wants Sylvester Stallone to make an appearance at WrestleMania because it's in Philly. Yeah. But unfortunately, he has a scheduling conflict.
They're like, hey, can you be at WrestleMania?
I have to film that shitty sequel to that Amazon Prime movie.
Oh, man. The one where he's like the good guy and the bad
He's
guy?
like Iron Man or whatever.
No, he's not.
He has like some suit that does shit.
Well, he's also like a superhero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I said Iron Man.
Well, it's not really Iron Man. But
No, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Come on. I know he wasn't Iron Man.
did you watch the fucking movie?
Yeah, I know he wasn't Tony Stark, but could you imagine if he was? I'm the smartest man in the world. Why doesn't anyone believe me?
I am.
Iron Man.
Everything about you is made in a laboratory.
What?
A laboratory.
Laboratory? Jesus.
Tattoo.
He can't do it! Why did we get him? Fuck!
Oh my god.
But I'm the smartest man in the world. That's what they say.
Yeah, oh God. Also, Sheamus has
Figured
been...
it out.
Yeah.
Time travel. Time travel.
Don Cheadle shows up in like the Iron Patriot.
Hey, Apollo.
Jesus.
What we needed was a suit of armor around the world. That's what we needed.
A boxing glove around the world.
And his daughter hears him. He's like,
Shit.
oh, fuck.
I love you, 2000.
Right.
All right, so Sheamus has been posting cryptic messages on social media lately, leading some fans to think that he's returning soon.
To AEW.
Right. And then there's some fuck.
That goes.
All right,
that
yeah.
works.
Take two. And then there's some
You fucking mark.
that think he's gonna be all elite.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wish.
God.
That'd be
Can you
great.
imagine?
That might be the final straw.
That would do it.
Sheamus AEW, the end.
And then
Yeah.
he just jobs to Orange Cassidy immediately.
Right.
You know.
Sheamus to
Sheamus
All Elite
is-
Wrestling, game changer.
Sheamus is, over 6 feet. They hate those people.
Sheamus has got 2 contracts in his hand. And he goes, let me see what Pete Dunne's doing these days. He's like, Tony,
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Right.
Wait, which Tony?
Tony Khan.
All right. That's all for rumors, so it's trivia time.
Trivia time versus, if you guess,
I've been winning
you
lately.
can't say another one. You got to let the other person
Job. I'm so
guess.
proud of you.
You should be.
Gentlemen, when was the last time WrestleMania was advertised with a number at the end? Got to tell me the number.
WrestleMania 30.
That's incorrect. Eric, would you like to guess? 5 seconds, or I give Andrew a second guess.
27.
No, it's 31.
It is.
I remembered, actually. I remember that they called it WrestleMania 31, and then because WrestleMania in Dallas did not have a
one.
number.
No,
Yeah.
right. That was the first one where they're like,
And that was a Vince thing because
Yeah,
he was like, no, now it sounds old. It's like,
Right.
you fucking idiot. They say Super Bowl 50 something every year.
It's so old.
the funny thing is they're kind of doing it
almost
this
as old as
year
me.
because they keep saying WrestleMania 40.
Yeah.
But they say WrestleMania XL more
Yeah, but that's cool. They're still
Sure.
saying
because
it.
it's extra large.
yeah.
You know, yeah.
But yeah, it's better with the number. That's why we can't fucking remember like 9 WrestleManias. We're like, what the fuck? What happened?
Yeah, right.
Which WrestleMania was that? That's why I say 20. 22!
Yeah.
All right, teamwork.
Teamwork. No, I think I won, though.
No, you high-fived it,
Pretty
so
sure
it's official.
I got... Yeah, okay, Adam Pierce. All right, let's do fan
It
questions.
is official.
Let me pull up those fan questions that everyone loves so much. By the way, we're talking about Chris Van Vliet's podcast where he interviewed Bobby Roode. He recently interviewed Disco Inferno, and the YouTube clip says, Disco Inferno, what's wrong with wrestling?
Hey, what the fuck?
What?
And also, what's right?
First of all,
Hey,
fuck you.
You should do a copyright infringement on that.
I already tweeted about it.
Yeah, but I mean, like, maybe send it to YouTube. Like,
They changed the title since.
they did?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Wow.
No, I don't think because of my post or anything. I think
No, it was that.
I think he probably
too
realized
negative.
like, oh, when you type in "what's wrong with wrestling," my shit doesn't come up. It's
Yeah.
the podcast.
Right.
Wow.
It's the guys I told Blue Wire to get rid of.
Yeah, right. All right, fan questions. The real Mr. Kennedy.
Oh.
Definitely with Andrew and Cody not finishing his story. There you go. Bam. Hashtag we want KO.
It's bullshit.
Dr. Coctopus. I don't have anything funny to comment today. I just wanted to give a shout out to my friend Drew, who listens to this show.
Who?
He says his friend Drew.
Drew. Yeah.
He got fired a few weeks back, and his fiance dumped him right after. That's fucking cold.
Jesus.
His favorite host is Andrew. So if you could just say you're thinking of Drew Peacock, I know it would mean a lot to him. Is this a real person? I feel like
Drew
Drew
on the
Peacock.
cock. Drew on the cock.
Peacock. Sorry you got fired, buddy, and sorry your fiance left you for it. Clearly, she wasn't the one.
Clearly.
But you could bounce. You could bounce back, man.
Yeah.
You got this.
Right.
Bounce it.
Just think.
What if you get a new girlfriend?
It'll be great.
That's
so.
it.
Yeah. PCJ, it's WrestleMania season, and supposedly we have Vince gone and Triple H handling the booking. Why am I not as excited as I feel like I should be about this year's WrestleMania? Also, welcome back, Eric.
Thank you.
So there you go.
How'd they know?
How'd they know?
Eric was coming
Well, he's a
back.
patron.
Yeah.
Eric was here for the last part.
elimination.
Oh,
recap.
right.
Yeah. So, not as excited. I don't know. The Punk thing was exciting,
Right.
and now he's
Definitely
gone.
excitement level is lower, but you know, if they do things right this year, then it could be good.
Yeah, like cut the ticket price in half.
Well, I'm talking about
Jason,
shit.
no, I know. Jason Deerham, would you guys laugh harder if after all this shit, Roman Reigns retains at WrestleMania, or straight after Cody wins, Damian Priest cashes in and takes the belt? I would laugh harder about that for sure.
He takes it from Cody?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Jesus fuck.
I would laugh just because it's something. Like, as much as I want Cody to win, like, I just want fun shit
There's
to happen.
no way that WrestleMania ends. WrestleMania 40 ends with Damian Priest holding up that belt.
fucking way.
No fucking way.
Right.
Cooper, Logan Paul will be world champ soon. He was very entertaining in his Elimination Chamber match, and he's better than most of the roster. See, that's what I said last week. I think he has the ability to be.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Possible.
Chelsea Wallace, with all the scandal surrounding Brock Lesnar in the WWE, do you think there's hope for a comeback, or will he soon be hearing
Thanks, guys.
in the background
Ugh.
and enduring hugs from Tony? P.S. If Tony did hug Brock, do you think he would get an F5? You would hope.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think so.
Adam, could you imagine? There's no way, right? Brock Lesnar in AEW. That would be insane.
But also, like,
what would
Tony's...
you do?
No, Tony's
Have him
too...
job to Orange Cassidy too?
Yes.
Probably.
Tony's not going to bring someone on that, like, has bad conduct somewhere else. Like, I think he's too high and mighty for that. I really do.
Yeah.
Like Mike Tyson
Well...
or that writer they just brought on that has allegations on her too from WWE.
From WWE.
Yeah.
Wow.
Adam Brinkley, is it just me or does Jimmy Uso look like a Cheez-It box with that red no yeet shirt?
Oh God, yeah.
That's funny. Yeah. Kimbo Drew is going over at WrestleMania, right? Right. Well, he has to.
He has to.
Seth is legit injured.
Yes.
He's going away after Mania for a while. Steven with a V just got back from Elimination Chamber in Perth. It was a great time, and I'd like to divulge more, but as Josh likes to say, what stays in Perth stays in Perth.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Right.
that was actually on Hogwash, right?
It was.
Yeah, on our other podcast, Hollywood Hogwash, Josh Reese is on that. He said he fucked that up.
He says just as dumb a shit as he says on the AEW podcast.
Andrew,
Exactly.
do we really need one of these guys?
Yeah. Uncle Saudi, I'm back. Kevin Owens was so awesome during the chamber that maybe he was made for the chamber. Sorry, Liv. That's right.
Right.
Cole said Liv was made for the chamber.
How?
Chester the Molester. Ooh. Hold on. I think somebody likes that.
Such good shit.
Nice. Andrew, how long have you and Joe known Eric and Josh? You guys seem like old friends. It makes the banter awesome. Keep up the good work. Yeah, we've known Eric since... Again, we talked about Doomsday Wrestling earlier. It's
funny.
That was in like 2011 when we met Eric.
Uh-huh.
And then I met Josh in 2015 at the radio station I worked at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drew, who is your Canadian Mount Rushmore? Guessing Brett, Edge, Jericho, with Andrew having KO, Eric has Owen Hart, and Joe has Roddy Piper.
Sure.
I mean, I like KO in there.
Jericho, yeah, I would have like Jericho, KO,
Yeah.
Bobby Roode.
If Jericho retires soon, he'll stay on there.
Yeah, exactly. I guess Piper, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Piper and then Bret Hart.
Carlos Ramirez, Pushfire Barry, famous plane rides you can be on. Plane ride from hell. Saudi hostage plane, or Ric Flair's plane crash where he broke his back. Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah, I'm going to fire that.
Fire that. Bury the hostage plane only because, you were just stuck there forever. And I'm going to push Plane Ride from Hell because sounds like it was a good time.
It does.
Well, but you're in this scenario, you're a flight attendant, so
Well, I'm
you get
guessing I got
molested
some
by
money.
Ric Flair.
I got some money, right?
You did, yeah.
Good.
And then Scott Hall tried to lick you. A lot of weird shit.
That's fun.
Rob, Eric, it was great to hear you on the PLE recap. The show isn't the same without you. Hope all is well with the family.
Thank you.
JBL at the border, listening to an episode from last year. Growing up, my brother and I also broke multiple parents' beds while wrestling.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember which finishing moves delivered the final blow to those bed frames?
Oof.
I mean, like a power bomb.
I mean, I used to do it,
suplex.
Belly to belly.
One time my brother...
Spears.
I was
Yeah,
visiting
Spears.
my brother and my mom in Rhode Island years and years ago.
Splash.
And my brother gave my sister a Michinoku driver and broke the bed. Yep.
What was it that
Fantastic.
broke my wall in my living room? Oh, spear.
Spear.
Yeah.
Spear!
Your friend Sean speared me literally through the fucking wall.
That's fucking...
My ass went through the drywall.
And he kept driving
kept
you
doing
into
it.
it, and the hole was getting bigger and
And
bigger.
then you're like, stop!
That's right.
And then the best
marks.
was the excuse Joe came up with, which you could only describe as
Stupid, 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 stupid.
Can we talk about this?
Stupid, stupid.
She bought it.
no, she didn't.
Wow, we stuck with it.
Anytime I saw her in the future, she would corner me and be like, what really happened?
And you held the story.
I was like, I was in the bathroom.
Oh, right.
No, because Joe said.
Go ahead.
Joe said he tripped on one of Joey's toys, your
Correct.
son's toys.
Yep.
And then went, "Whoa!" And then went head first through the wall. So he turned.
That is correct.
He turned look, we were fucking around wrestling too much, and it got out of hand to like, oh, my head, honey, my head hurts. I hurt my head. Take care of me.
It's great.
Brilliant.
Genius. Genius.
Fucking brilliant.
Yeah. Josh Reese is just a troll. I assume that's what the name is. It gets cut off. How did the Saudis react to Vince's shitting allegations? We loved it, of course. What are you talking about?
Where do you think he got the idea?
I said, how can I like this man even more?
Why do you think
And
we
then
always
he
said...
goes and does this and totally redeems himself.
Why do you think we always said Vince is the shit?
Vince, you know about the human toilet? It is like our main move, man.
We're building a statue of you. It's going to be as tall as that giant fucking city we're making.
With your permission, we will have you shitting on a woman as part of the statue.
There's got to be some agreement, like once, like if Vince ever gets criminal charges against him, the Saudis are like, we have the plane ready to go. As soon as it happens, you jump on the plane just like Inception, except you never go back home.
You never go
You
home.
never go home.
Or some say you are coming home, where you are more comfortable.
Welcome to your real home. Yes. Donald Alexander, Pushfire Barry, Alistair Black returning.
Vince, welcome home. As you can see, there is a wall of Taco Bell and a wall of whores.
Please,
with
be
their
at home.
and their mouths are open permanently.
Okay.
We made sure of
Okay. I had brisket enchiladas.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Eric, Vince did it, not us.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, but
Vince
you're-
took the shit.
You're praising it.
It's like those people that get so offended. It's like you can't. It's like we didn't do it.
No,
They
stop
did
talking
it.
about shitting in people's mouths.
Fine.
I had refried black beans.
Okay.
The plate came. I literally was singing "Someone shit on my plate."
Who do you think it was? I mean, it could be anyone.
I'm a genius.
Yeah, right.
No.
Vince is working in the kitchen.
I love you. Here's my shit. Donald says Pushfire Barry, Aleister Black returning and joining Zelina Vega. AJ Lee returning and joining CM Punk.
Push that.
Brandy Rhodes returning and
Fire that.
joining
Yeah.
Cody.
Barry Allister.
Yep.
That's easy.
That is correct.
Old Kanye, two things. Andrew, can we get more crybaby Steve Austin mimicking Cody Rhodes' sentimental promos? Yeah, that's right.
I need you guys so much.
And then he says, remember Apollo Crews? You guys remember?
Who?
You guys remember that guy?
Is he still with the company?
Who are you?
I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
Liable Chief, give us a quick synopsis over how the Bunny Boys episode of Dark Side of the Ring would go.
Probably be about how you say, what does it say? The tribal chief?
Libel Chief.
The libel chief.
Yeah.
It would probably be about how, we were writing the show and then all of a sudden one day we weren't part of it.
Too real.
I wrote this month's episode. You guys in the first match and lose immediately. That's all we need. Can you help me take apart the ring at the end?
Tony Khan's Coke dealer. Is Drew just stone cold with a skirt now? Maybe he's using his contract as a way of getting more freedom with his character.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Sure. Again, with Triple H running things, like, Drew doesn't need someone to write for him, I'm guessing. Gary Pendleton, I don't know if it's to you guys, but it's very obvious to me that this Cody story will go past WrestleMania. No point having Roman this close to Hogan and not have him pass that milestone to become the longest reigning champ in the WrestleMania era. Gary, you lose points for the fucking all the bad grammar, but
Yeah.
I think it might have been Gary last year. One of our fans last year was like, "You guys are fucking marks. Roman is retaining. He's like 30 days from 1,000." So he has a point. He has a point. I'm sure they would love to say, "Oh, he beat Hogan's record."
And Hogan will be like, "What the fuck, brother?"
Yeah, right. They have Hogan like come anoint him or something.
Yeah.
Here you go, dude.
Justin Stewart, I just watched the pizza eating contest that Matt Hardy and MVP had years back.
Oh.
Taz did his best to keep it entertaining. Out of the three of you, who do you think would win in a pizza eating contest?
I mean,
It's got to be Eric. Pizza?
pizza.
Yeah.
All of it.
Back in the day, maybe, but I'm probably too old for that shit.
Durag McMahon had a close call watching the chamber match. Well, if you shit, then you have more space.
It's true.
Bianca was looking so fine, I almost watched her reality show. Whoa, be careful, buddy.
Easy.
Yeah. It says, what are the chances we get lucky and Seth turns on Cody at Mania, making him lose to Roman, and Seth gets the Universal Championship? I'd be here for it.
Yeah.
Well, how does he get it?
Yeah, he's not getting the Universal Championship.
Roman's like, here, thanks. Here it is.
I could see him turning on Cody, but yeah.
Right.
Hulk Hogan's brother. With all this IWC talk about Becky Lynch being overrated and getting hated on, what are y'all's thoughts on Becky Lynch? Dudes. No, she's great.
She's great. Awesome.
She's great.
I think the IWC just starts like standing over Ripley, so then they just hate Becky.
Yes.
Remember, they're full of marks on the internet.
Yeah.
Oh, Becky sucks. Yeah.
They're just fans watching a show.
Right. You fucking Mark. You
It's like when you watch Breaking Bad and 1 minute you hate Jesse and love Walter, and then it flips.
Yeah, it's true.
Jake Baker, would you guys like to see Liv be added to the Rhea Becky match at Mania?
No.
No. No.
No.
I like Liv, but no.
No, you can't do that. Spencer Conover, worst Goldberg Universal title outcome, beating Kevin Owens or beating The Fiend? For me, it's Kevin Owens.
Yes, it is.
It's not even close.
That's the
God.
correct answer.
Of course.
Ethan, so the Street Profits, I mean, it's so funny to think how The Fiend kicked out of, I think it was 11 curb stomps in that Saudi match.
That is correct.
And then he lost to one like
Old man.
one
old man
suplex. Like the jackhammer wasn't even a jackhammer. He just suplexed him because his legs gave out. And then just like old man spear.
Old man spear.
Ethan, so the Street Profits changed their music to a much better song, only to go back to their shitty old music after a few weeks. What the fuck is the music team doing?
Nothing.
Yeah, that's something that Triple H still has to fix.
Yeah.
You got to give people cool songs and cool entrances again. Like even Booker T like admits like entrances are a huge part of getting over.
Right.
It's, you know what I mean? Because now Johnny Gargano comes out and his fucking song, it's a shitty version, and
Everyone's like, who are you?
this DIY song sucks ass.
Yeah.
And then finally, Muscles Marinara. Did you hear that?
Oh,
Michael
God.
Cole.
Fuck.
Shut up, Michael.
Yeah, shut up, Michael. So that is all for fan questions. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Follow the show on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Wrong Wrestling. Get a t-shirt or hat at prowrestlingtees.com/what's wrong with wrestling, and become a supporter of the show at patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling.
And before we go, I just want to say thank you to so many of our fans. Some of you know, a couple weeks ago, my mother passed away. She lost her battle with cancer. So that's why I was off for a couple weeks. I was up there being with family. And just so many of you reached out through social media and text, and I really appreciate it. You know, I listened to the show while I was gone. I listened to the AEW recap. I listened to Hogwash, and you know, I see where so many of our fans come from, where, you know, you depend on our laughs through the hard times, and you know, it really meant a lot. Everyone reaching out to me and keeping me going.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Thank you.
Joe and I know what that's like as well. So our fans are awesome.
Yes.
And yeah, so
don't let anyone tell you different.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Yeah.
What's wrong with